Tonight, I'm doing something different. Tonight, the hard walk is entering into a brand new chapter, and I want to bring you with me. Over the last few weeks, a lot has changed with my walks, my workouts, and my goals, and I decided that, you know what, it's time to evolve. I'm bringing back those weekly check-ins. So this is the first official long-form hard walk episode. Let's talk about where I've been, what I'm doing now, and where we're headed. Welcome again to the weekly check-in. Welcome to the hard walk. If you're new here, this is the journey or the adventure towards being a better me, a better version of myself, one step at a time, right? An adventure to a better you. If you're not new here, welcome back. Welcome back. You know what I mean? You already know. It's not just fitness. It's discipline. It's consistency. It's mindset. It's growth. I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and today I want to take a little bit of time, share what's been happening recently, and why I'm expanding the hard walk back into long form content. So let's start with Walktober. Walktober, that was the name we gave October, right? Shout out to my dietitian, to Rachel. Walktober was a challenge that it played a big role in pushing me forward. Walktober forced me to be consistent, forced me to think not just outside of the box, but check inside my circle. Y'all will see that one sometime soon. Check inside my circle, right? Show up even on the days when I didn't feel like showing up. I saw improvement in my stamina. I saw improvement in my mindset and even the way that I approach my days. Walktober wasn't perfect by any means, but it gave me the momentum that I needed. Honestly, it made me realize that the journey is bigger than just daily clips. You know what I mean? It deserved more space. For a while, I was like, man, I need to bring back those weekly check-ins. So here we are. After Walktober, I started adding some gym workouts into my routine. Nothing crazy, nothing extreme, just trying to be more consistent with strength training. Some light machine work to support the walking that I've been doing. I started waking up earlier, 4:44, to fit the gym into my day, or some strength training into my day. That alone was a challenge, but it's been worth it. Showing up even for simple workouts, it's really been a challenge just to allow my body to recover. Some days, I get up, I'm sore. Adding the gym has made me see the hard walk differently. It's not just about walking anymore. It's building a full, healthy lifestyle. The other thing I've been working on is my nutrition, and that's always been a challenge. I'm not doing anything dramatic, but I'm trying to make better choices. I've always been trying to make better choices, but I'm trying to be more intentional about what I'm eating. More protein, better meals, less randomness. Honestly, that small shift has made a much bigger difference in how I feel during the day, how I feel during workouts. It's a part of the hard walk now. It's not just of movement, it's what I'm putting into my body. You know what I mean? Less processed stuff, things like that. It's been a good place for me to add to the momentum that Walktober and the consistency with the walking has brought to the hard walk movement. One big highlight recently, on Thanksgiving, got up early at the crack of dawn and completed a 5K. Right? I went and did a 5K down on the beach, down in Galveston, and pushed myself. I really did much quicker walking time with that 5K than my normal walking time, because I was really trying to see, how much more, like how much faster I can complete my walks. And that was a big deal. I also, during this whole month of November, have increased my walks. So if you recall back in October, I was doing a lot of my minimum mile. So I have this thing where I say, every day it's a mile minimum is what I'll do. I try to hold myself to that. I have a minimum of a mile. But during November, I've been telling myself I'm going to do more than just the mile minimum. So most days I've done more than just a mile, which has been good. It's been good. Like I say, I'm not just, trying to overdo it, trying to push myself over, but I've been doing, a 3 mile here or there, 2 miles here or there. On the days where I don't feel like going crazy, I'll do the minimum mile, or if I'm too sore, too tired, I'll do the mile minimum. But I hold that mile minimum as a thing where I'm just like, at a minimum, I will do a mile. I'm going to tell you a little backstory where that came from, right? So growing up in Jamaica, I used to, sometimes my parents would, take me to school or whatever. But a lot of times if I'm taking a bus, there's like a main bus stop that's about a mile away from my house. And so if I got to grab the bus and I'm going to the main bus stop, I'll walk a mile to the bus stop. And so that's where that came from. I'm like, when I was growing up, a lot of times I'll be walking a mile to the bus stop. So why not just say that? If I was still young, a lot of days I'd be walking a mile and it's no big deal. So that's where that mile minimum came from. Because I'm like, our lives have changed so much and we've become so sedentary. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself that mile minimum. So now I've told myself, unless I am sick and can't get out of bed type thing. If you remember, there was a day in particular, I don't remember if it was during Walktober, but I was like, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything. And I was like, you know what? Tiredness is not an excuse. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when I have those days, I'm just like, I can at least go do a mile. So that's where the mile minimum came in. And that's been a huge thing for me to have that set up. So y'all know the Hard Walkers leveled up. You know what I mean? Leveled up. I keep that mile minimum, but I've been leveling up. Trying to do not just a mile. So here's a funny story. Not really funny. The other day I was on a walk, y'all. And it just reminded me how unpredictable this journey can be, right? I was walking one day and I saw what I thought was a fake alligator. I'm going to show y'all a clip. I'm going to show y'all a clip in a little bit. I saw what I thought was a fake alligator. And turns out, let me show y'all the clip. Telling y'all, I be keeping my eye on these water features to see if I see anything. Because baby, I know they sometimes have alligators in them. Right now all I see is a couple turtles. There is an alligator in it. Y'all. I am not kidding. Y'all see that? Over there? I wish I could zoom in. Is that mug real? That is real. Can y'all see that? What are the odds I come talking about alligators and there is one just sitting right there chilling? Like, what are the odds? I almost want to stay here and I'm hoping that's a sculpture. I don't think it is though. That has to be a sculpture. All right, here's the thing. See, because I don't know for sure, I'm gonna have to come back at another time That has to be a sculpture. Or I'm just pranking myself on live right now. Not okay. That has to be a sculpture. I mean, I know the birds are sculptures, but that's not cool if that's a sculpture. Listen, y'all, I need to leave Texas, okay? Like, whether or not that's a sculpture, I need to get up out of Texas. Y'all. Because first of all, that's right over there. That's right there. Okay? And again, that's like hop and skip out of the water, no barrier. That has to be a sculpture. Because it has not moved an inch. So yeah, I'm gonna chalk that up to being a sculpture, y'all. Either way, I'm just gonna start getting out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Texas is not for me, bruh.
A few moments later.
Y'all, look at my eyes. This is real fear. That was not a sculpture. I didn't even post the video because I was so embarrassed. That thing was not a sculpture, y'all. So I'm gonna hurry up and get out of here. I'm just gonna zoom in so y'all can see real quick. Oh, I can't zoom in. I'll flip the camera. Then I gotta download the video from YouTube. But it's not a sculpture because it's gone. So that was a real alligator that I saw out here the other day. Yeah, now that means I'm absolutely not doing this walk in the dark. You hear me? It was real. Never a dull moment on the hard walk, y'all. Never a dull moment. Here I was thinking this whole time that it was fake. And it was real. I'm telling you. So now I'm not going down by those water features when it's dark. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not happening. It's definitely not happening. So you don't know how unpredictable your journey will be on the hard walk. But yeah, it's never a dull moment. Anyway, I started also sometimes mixing it up. I'll walk with other folks. Every now and again, I'll go out and I'll go walk with the folks in Pearland. Shout out to Rich Prince. All right. Rich Prince is over there. He has a group that will walk over in Pearland, in the Pearland area, and they meet over there. I went and hung out with them last week. Was it last week? Sometime this week. I had a clip from that, and that's right here. What's going on, y'all? I'm out here with Rich Prince and tripping with Tiffany. We just finished up 3.25, so 3.25 miles. Listen, I know y'all trying to do this, make plans for the new year, but if you are out in the Pearland area, start your plans right now. It's 3 days to Thanksgiving. Start your plans right now. Come out with Rich Prince and get your walk on, all right? Come get your walk on. Yeah, come get your walk on. That was a really good experience because even though a lot of days I am a solo walker, it just reminds me that the journey can be shared, you know? And actually, me posting a lot of this on social media reminds me that this health and wellness journey needs to be shared because I've inspired so many people, whether it's them telling me, hey, you know, shout out to you, keep doing what you're doing, and they're encouraging me, or they've reached out to me and said, hey, you know what? Your journey, your movement have inspired me to whether get started or to keep going. So please keep doing what you're doing. So listen, the journey can be shared, y'all. If I can inspire just one person, which I know I have done, it's enough for me. You know what I mean? And I really kind of started a hard walk as a way to hold myself accountable and hopefully try to encourage others. And so that mission is being accomplished. So shout out to myself and shout out to y'all too. Shout out to y'all too. So let's talk about the future. All right. The hard walk is also, like I said, becoming long form. I always post a lot of shorts, and I took a break over the past week because I was like, man, I was feeling some kind of social media burnout, and I wanted to just hop off for a little bit, get my mind together. But the weekly format, well, it'll allow me to dive deeper into what I'm learning, what I'm struggling with, what I'm trying to improve on, things of that nature. It also allow me to tell y'all what's coming up if I'm planning to do more 5K walks, more live walks, things like that. Give y'all gym progress, any kind of big plans. And also help me to document it a lot better. This is the new hard walk kind of, or really me revamping or revitalizing what I used to do, the check-ins. So it's not just the quick clips, not just the highlights, but the full journey. All right, I'm excited for this next chapter. Hard walk is still me, it's still us, still the hard walk fam, still my pace, still our journey, just expanding it again. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for pushing with me. If you're ready for this next chapter, stick around. We are just getting started. All right? One love.